It was like 10 o'clock, maybe 11. And the little Fiesta lights that they had in between the trailers, those go out. And I'm like, all right, let me just make sure they're not up to something first. Because at that point, I was suspicious that they were onto something, like that maybe Natasha told them something, or they were suspicious of something, or maybe just suspicious because I left for the afternoon and they just wanted to monitor me to see what I was doing in the evening. I didn't know. At that point, I was just so twisted up, like you were constantly on guard of stuff. And so I took that big suitcase out. It's dark. I'm on the platform when I open the door, and I open it and I look over at Brittany's and there's no movement. And I look up at Cassie's, there's no movement. And I look at the kitchen window and I see somebody moving around. And I'm like, fuck. So I stand, I'm doing it. I stood there like this and I had the suitcase around the corner and I was like, it's only that far to the other side of the trailer. Just to the side. I just need to get the suitcase to her side where it's darkened. So I just picked the fucker up. It's adrenaline. Just picked the fucker up and I ran with it. Got to the side of her trailer. I was out of breath. I was like, and then my breathing, I was so scared that my breathing, that they were going to hear me because I'm on the side of the fucking RV. But it's all black right there. So I put the black suitcase there. I'm not even halfway. This isn't even out the space. So I go back and I get two more suitcases or two more bags because I could carry one. I tried to get all three and I couldn't. So I grab the other two. I wait about 10 minutes in between. I don't see any movement. I grab the suitcases. I run up to the side of the trailer where the other suitcase is. So then I go back and I grab the rest of it. It must have been just like my purse, my ID. And I left the rest. Left everything else as an offering. Nothing personal, nothing that they could use on me in medicine. Um, it was so bad that I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is how I knew it was bad. I was pissing in a 1 gallon plastic iced tea pitcher because I was scared to get up at night and go outside and go pee because I thought they were gonna unalive me when I went outside. And then I would clean the pitcher every day and put it back up on the shelf so they wouldn't know. And then when I left, I forgot to clean the pitcher. And I left the pitcher there, and Brittany texted me about the pitcher, like joking, like shaming me for it, knowing that why it was there, but she would like abused me with it when she was texting me, and then made fun of me, called me gross, posted about it, and so anyhow, I get the rest of my stuff. I get to that spot. I hear them moving around, and I'm deaf and hard of hearing, and I hear them moving around, and I hear the door click, and I'm like, and it was just Brittany going to her RV though. She didn't bother to go into the cookhouse and check on me or anything. And so I did the same thing. I relayed. I took the black suitcase, stayed in the shadows, got to the tree line, got to the tree. There's a tree. That was the midway. I got to the tree, put the first thing there, went along the dark line of the property, went and got, I relayed it till I got to the tree. And I sat at the tree and I rested because I didn't know when my sister-in-law was coming, but I was close enough where if she did show up, I could just hurry up and go. Rested. And then I was like, I'm almost to the road. I just need to go put the stuff up at the road and then go back to the bunkhouse or to the cookhouse and wait. I was like, but if I'm already out, I'm already here. How am I going to know if my sister-in-law shows up and if I'm not out here? Because she can't pull into the driveway. It's gated. So I was like, shit, what do I do? So I left my stuff up there and I just watched to see. And I figured like if they asked what I was doing, because my suitcases and stuff and where I had them, they wouldn't have been able to see it. So I figured if I did get caught, I would just say I was trying to get phone service. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I was gonna make something up and start walking back to the cookhouse because at least my stuff would have been on the road and my sister-in-law would know that I was up to the road, that I was actually back there, that like they either took me or I was stuck. Um, which she told me later was really smart, actually. So I get up to the road and I see lights. Like the timing was just impeccable. I see lights and I'm like, I hope this is her. Because if this is not her, I am. Because the FBI agent lived behind, like next door. So where I'm at the road, his house, he would have to go right by Cassie's house, the compound, to get to his house. And here I would be standing with all my stuff. You don't think he would let them know immediately that somebody from their compound is on the road with all of their gear? Then what? You know, my energy's already spent because I just brought all of this stuff. You know what I mean? So like, what am I going to do? And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, creator, please. I've gotten this far, man. Don't fuck me up now. And lo and behold, it was her. Come barreling down that road, man. She came barreling down that road. She comes down, turns around, lights are off. She comes down, turns around. The second I saw her, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're really here. She got out the vehicle. She was suited and had a war club. She threw one to me. She goes, here, threw it to me. You know, I check the chamber, put it in my back, and she helps me to get my shit in. I didn't want her to lift it. She opens the trunk. She had a bunch of stuff. It was like a winter car thing that she brought down because it was the only thing that was road ready in that moment. But it's like a winter car that they use in the winter. So it had like gear and shit in there, you know. So we had to like configure. So it took a minute to get my stuff in, and finally I was like, "Fuck it, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it." She goes, "If you leave that stuff, do you know what they're gonna do with it?" She goes, "You cannot leave your personal belongings here. We'll get this in. Don't worry." I'm like, they're gonna come out. I'm freaking out. I'm like freaking out. I keep looking back. I'm like, they're gonna come get me. They're gonna come get me. They're gonna. And she's like, just relax. You're good. You're suited. You know how to use it. And I said, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. So I just stood and watched the driveway while she like configures stuff. And then we get everything in. I get in the car and I'm like, you gotta go. You gotta go right now. I have this feeling. I have this feeling. They know. They felt it. As soon as I got in this car, they felt it. Don't you know they started texting? Where are you? We weren't even out. So they went out of Cassie's right into the cookhouse. They didn't look up to the road. They went from Cassie's to the cookhouse. And somebody must have went in and got something out of the fridge and then went back into the house and was like, where are you? Where'd you go? Maybe somebody saw that I wasn't in there and they were just trying to figure out where I was. Maybe they thought I was still on the property. Maybe using the bathroom or something. And which I rarely did anyway, but maybe they thought I was doing it. But anyhow, I didn't answer. I was like, go, 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 go. They're texting me. And she's like, she nails it. We're fishtailing. We're fishtailing down this dirt road. Lights off. We're fucking fishtailing. We get not very far. That fucking FBI agent goes by in his truck. Oh my God. I was like, I knew it. I could feel it. I could feel that he was nearby. That's why I debated, you know, about who was coming down because I thought it was him, but it was her. We pass him. He looks right at her. We had no lights on. Of course he's going to be looking right at her. So we take off. GPS starts doing some weird shit. I'm like, I don't care which way you go, but go somewhere, right? She's like, let me get. She's at the end of the road. I'm like, you gotta get the out of here right now. They're gonna be coming. They'll be running up the street. Go. What are you doing? She's like, relax. So she gets the GPS. We go. Car lights come up behind us. We're already too far ahead. And so we end up circling. She does some techniques, and then we get out. But for the first 50 miles, I sat like this the whole way. Did not let go of that pew pew. Let me tell you, I did not give her back that pew pew till we got into her house. She brought me to her house. I stayed with them for a few days. Very next day was like her birthday or something like that. Or no, a couple days later was like her birthday. So she gave me a really nice day. They have a boat. She took me out. She like really did what she could because she understood. She knew. She was in that industry. She knew. And yeah, that's how I got out. I mean, this stuff is for real. It's serious. These people are abusers. Do you guys get that now? It's not just grifting. It's not just asking people for money. These people are abusers. FBI's not arrested because she's involved with the FBI, allegedly. Yeah, I don't ever know how to. She's so that after that, she did this tattoo for me. Or no, wait. No, I'm sorry. Wait. When did I have this done? I had this done in 2019. I was in their thing 2023. Yes, I did meet her that one time when I had my tattoo, but I didn't know her. I didn't even know that was my sister-in-law at first when I had my tattoo. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's John's ex-wife." What? Well, let me get my tattoo from her. My dad took me to get it, and I did. But yeah, so I had nothing to do with her after that. But I didn't really know her that when I got my tattoo, so that's why I didn't think of it. She is an amazing woman. We ended up becoming pretty close after that. I mean, we're not really in contact much now because life, you know. But yeah, she's an amazing person. She was amazing. Yeah, it's this is why I'm pressing charges, you guys. This is why I'm doing what I need to do to get justice. No one should have to go through that. No one should have to live like that. No one should have to feel like that. No one should have to question if they're going to be unalived in any moment. No one should be put through that psychological. I went through psychological warfare that, you know, POWs go through. That's what they used on me. They used what they use on POWs on me. Tactics. I was literally a POW. So imagine what Kimberly's going through right now. Can we just hold some space for Kimberly right now, just for a couple seconds, y'all? Can we just give her some love and protection? Let's just put a circle of protection around Kimberly. Can we all do that collectively? Yeah, she's still there. So all my witchy women in here, all my juju girls, let's just put a circle of protection around Kimberly. Thank you for being here. The more people that bear witness, The more people that bear witness, the more that we have opportunity to take these people down. And I'm sorry about the mix-up of details, but, you know, my brain... I said I never met her before because, like, I don't know her like that, is what I meant. I was literally just getting a tattoo and I never spoke to her again. So I hadn't seen her since October 13th, 2019 when I got this tattoo. And this was August 2023. And eventually when, you know, witnesses have to come forward and stuff like that, she'll verify all this. Because she'll have to... I mean, she's got receipts. She'll have to show it. Because they're going to want to know how I got out. Oh, so you get it, Mama Lou. Well, the FBI agent wasn't necessarily, like, in on it in that regard, like, in that moment, but the property, the compound that they have is on his property. They bought it from him, sight unseen. No worries. I know it's challenging when you're coming into something so dramatic and all that and whatever. Okay, JT, I'm down. I love them. Those are two powerhouses. They're amazing people. So, yeah, that's how I got out. Yeah, I'm new to TikTok too. God's chosen. You have a very familiar frequency. Is Halls in here? I think Halls isn't in here anymore, huh? Yeah, God's chosen. You're Tamra. That's Tamra. Could someone block that God's chosen, please? Yeah, you see, you can't mess with a seer. You can't mess with a seer. Thank you, Mama Lou. That's that Tamra. I was trying not to give it energy because that's what she wants. That was that person that I was talking about as a co-conspirator with Brittany and Cassie, poses as a victim, which I'm sure they are, but they are a double agent for them. Yeah, Mama Lou, that's the one I was talking about as being the co-conspirator. And Halls, that was in here before, we had a whole day dealing with her today. Yeah. And the energy, the frequency of her, like I could, even when they were first in here, remember when I got taken out and I was like, oh, I don't know where I was? It was their energy. Because I was trying to discern, because it felt very familiar and it felt like Tamara's energy. So I was trying to discern if it was, and then I was in the middle of telling the story, and then she just like sealed her own fate she couldn't shut up. She kept trying to engage me. Which she probably recorded that whole thing. And that's all right. Yep, that's what she does. It's exactly what she does. Perfect. I appreciate that, JT. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm emotionally depleted now, y'all. But I do want to leave you with this. Thank you for holding space and allowing me to have talk therapy amongst my peers. There's nothing better than talk therapy amongst your peers. But I do want to leave you with this. I just want to leave you with a gentle reminder. Oh, let me read some comments first. I love engaging. Yeah, I did see that. You're welcome, Couture. Thanks, Charity. So yeah, I do want to leave you with this though. Just as a gentle reminder. Yes, while we're exposing beyond duality, there's also a contrast to that. Duality. There's also duality to that. There's Kimberly still there. So every time that we're sharing something or saying something, let's just hold the mindfulness that there is still a victim there, and that victim is so subdued in it that they can't even get out. So let's just hold that, okay? Let's start a game plan. I would like for you not to just have tea from this, okay? I would like for you to take from everything that we talked about with your critical thinking skills, your thinking cap, and your intelligence and your skills as a human being. What role can you play in this to help facilitate bringing these people down? I would like everyone that's participated in here, just reflect on that. Like, what would you like to do? Now that you're fired up and fueled up and you're seeing the injustice in this, what can you do to help? Because we need all hands on deck. Because if you are looking at the world stage of trafficking stuff that's going on, I won't really get into all that, but I'm just using this as to give you an awareness. We talked about this earlier. If you're looking at the world stage and not understanding why it's not popping right now, why nothing's happening with it, it's because of these organizations. We have to get them first. We have to pop it so that that comes closer to us, so then we can pop that. But we can't pop that until we get these organizations. And those organizations are Beyond Duality and ETAL, everything like them. So, and here's the other thing. If we take out Beyond Duality and seek justice for them, they have parasitically received all these others, right? So like when they've studied trafficking, they've studied all those organizations. So when we take out Beyond Duality, all those other organizations go away too, because they've already absorbed them. They're already doing everything that those organizations are doing. Does that make sense? I know it's a lot, but like spiritually, energetically, there's many layers to all of this. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's focus on what we can do moving forward to actually do something. And I'm thinking about that documentary, all of us compiling, just researching and looking at all these videos, all the way back to Evergreen System, that we're talking about Cassie and Brittany back in 2023. So going back to those videos and pulling them forward, domino effect, exactly. You're welcome, Cam. So this is the stuff that we need to work on, the next few days. And we have to keep applying pressure. They're going to crash out. If we keep applying pressure, they are going to crash out. They're already spiraling. They already are doing it. And you all be careful too. Guard your hearts. You are in the land where your spirit gets eaten. John Trudeau. Guard your hearts. When it comes to those women, okay, so here's a little homework assignment, a kind of fun one. Go back and look at their videos from this new perspective. Go back and watch them. Go back and watch some of your favorite videos of theirs and look at it through this new perspective, through this new lens, and really take a look and see what you're seeing. Yep. All right, you guys. I'm exhausted. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll be back tomorrow doing a live feed. We're going to talk more about some more details of stuff. And there's a lot to unpack here. I mean, we can keep going over and over and over stuff. I love you too, baby girl. And yeah, thank you. Because your support is keeping me going to keep doing this. So I really appreciate it. That's awesome, Mama Lou. Thank you for being here, Tina. Aw, Trix, yeah, you missed a good one. Good night. Thank you. Good night, Couture. I'm not sure if you can go back and rewatch this, Trix. It's pretty long. Oh, it's 10:13. It's my birthday. And this when we're ending it. So anyway, I love you all. Until tomorrow. Wanna